Okay.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Mad Vision, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Mado, and this is The Rehearsal Season 2. Let's go. I'm binge watching Season 2 now. I did Season 1. Check it out if you didn't. It was a crazy, strange experience. I was confused, and some of you complained that I was confused, but I thought the whole show point is for the audience to be confused. No? Yes, this is Season 2. I'm watching 3 episodes right now. I'm so excited. Let's jump right into it. A lot of people told me this one is crazier than Season 1. I wonder what that even means, but sure. If y'all want the full, long, juicy reaction of these episodes, make sure to check it on Patreon. They do include the episode with my reaction right here. And let's jump right into The Rehearsal Season 1, Season 2, Episode 1.
Established on approach to Resolute, altitude 2,000 feet descending. We've captured the localizer, everything is fine. Continue the approach.
Why are we on a plane? Whom are these people?
Great.
Go around thrust!
Pull up, too low, terrain.
What the heck? Oh my days. What? Wow. Come on. This is cinema. They're gonna take it to a whole new level. Come on, Nathan. That shot, it was like the devil from hell.
When you're trying to involve a serious man in your comedy series, it's best to take things slow.
True.
A lecture for some college students talking about what it was like to run the National Transportation Safety Board.
Oh, wow.
The next step might be to approach him while the cameras are still rolling.
Crazy. This is crazy already.
Because for what you have planned, you'll need this man to take you seriously.
It's gonna be so hard.
I've been staging my own recreations of these disasters to better understand what's really going on.
Okay.
Started to notice a disturbing pattern in the causes of these crashes. So, yeah, what?
Bring it on.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Okay, and this crash is just from a few years ago. These are the actual transcriptions that were recorded on the black box of what they said.
Oh, I love this. This is serious.
Getting into cloud.
Forget it. Okay, adjust the pitch control of weather radar. I am pilot flying idiot. I should be holding.
His acting is funny. That's what I meant.
And the captain's sort of the boss, right?
Right? But the first officer has to say.
These situations, it's the first officer's duty to take the controls if they see the captain doing something unsafe. She doesn't.
No, she's intimidated.
Oh. No way. Oh god, there's a whole plane now.
Oh my god, sir! Sir!
That's terrifying.
Thousander.
Thousander.
Philly freaking cheesesteak and an iced tea.
I mean, the first officer should have pushed the captain to focus on the flight or taken over the controls, but it seems like he didn't want to kill the vibe.
The captains are assholes. That's what I'm getting.
I can't see.
It's a jump scare every time he's on screen.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god! Ah!
These are real flights, accidents.
No, I don't think that's right. Maybe it is.
No.
That was a tough one because it never should have happened.
My aircraft.
Your controls.
The captain is God. The captain could get you fired if you speak up to him.
Oh no. Well, what do you do then? Die?
The first officer understands it's wrong, but the first officer doesn't have the ability to speak up about it.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there.
Okay.
I do have some experience with creating elaborate role-playing scenarios.
Okay.
Even though I had the resources to potentially solve this life or death issue and save real humans from dying.
Yeah.
I was given this money to create a comedy series.
What the heck am I watching?
Okay, I'm done in here.
We were over 10 minutes into this episode with 0 laughs.
I laughed.
Help! Please! There's a ban on me!
When enough people see you as only
Oh.
a joke, a part of you starts to believe that that's all you have.
Oh. Wow, that's deep.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks everyone.
He did that for himself?
A first officer at a regional subsidiary of United Airlines, and his name was Moody.
Moody. Oh, okay.
I first needed to understand how their minds work.
My routine at the airport is to get Panda Express out. There's no like quick release or something?
Nathan's face, I can't.
I got to observe a call he had with his girlfriend.
Hello? Hey, boo, are you okay? Are you okay?
How did it go the shooting?
What?
How did it go the shooting?
I learned that they had been together for 2 years.
2 years.
We haven't seen each other since January, and it's almost March now. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, you can't.
If what's gonna happen?
If she's gonna meet someone new.
Customers?
Yeah. Well, so if a stranger comes in and meets her and they capture her attention and she entertains it, I don't know.
A random customer is gonna
No,
treat
no,
her
not
better
a-
than you do.
Yeah, what?
Moody felt the trajectory of this relationship was outside of his control, without recognizing that he was the co-pilot here.
I know.
Oh. Nice comparison.
Moody's airline operated out of a central hub at George Bush Intercontinental.
He's staring into his soul.
Oh, okay.
Do you have KCM access?
No.
Then you need to go get in the line.
Oh, okay.
Moody later told
What?
me he went off into one of the many private areas where pilots go that regular people like you and me can't get access to.
You and me? Boy, mind your business.
So when
Oh,
I
that
got
one.
back to Los Angeles, I contacted the media team for United Airlines to see if they'd give me special access.
No way.
For HBO. We are happy
to work with media projects. We just want to
What?
make sure.
I think that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call them for real now.
Okay.
But thank you. Yeah,
Cool.
great. You don't have your boss's phone number. Whoa. So you guys aren't very close, I guess, then.
No.
Not particularly.
Email?
So across 3 interconnected warehouses in
Para.
Los Angeles, we began construction on an exact replica of Moody's terminal.
They built a whole airport.
I then flew over 70 actors that had been trained in the fielder method to George Bush Airport in Houston.
The heck, bro? This is so mind-blowing.
And even once they get off, they can keep following them all the way to their hotel room in order to get to know them as intimately as possible.
Huh? What the heck?
You should have received your flight assignment in email.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you got that?
Yeah.
And that's sort of how it's done at the airline.
Right. Yes.
Moody is so cute. Okay.
Electronic devices, please place them in
Wow.
the bin. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's crazy. I would be like, whoa, every time I'm walking there.
Good to go.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah. No worries, man. Have a great one.
That's insane. This is insane. I would be so amazed by all of this production.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Panda Express. I think they partnered with them, right? They had to. Oh. So weird, so quiet. But you would feel like someone's watching you. Would you act normal? I would feel like Nathan's eyes on me. Like, look at him.
Yes, you normally don't talk to the captain.
Yeah, not to the captain.
When do you normally talk to the captain?
So if I arrive before him or
We're whispering.
Don't actually talk to each other until you get in the cockpit. That's the first time.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh yeah,
This is. I'm doing it.
This is
Yeah. This is real time.
You'd think when you're near a stranger you're about to work with, you'd want to introduce yourself and get to know each other.
True.
But no one here was doing that.
That's weird. These are your people, Nathan. This is your area. This is your environment.
How you doing?
Hello.
Dan, I see you.
Moody, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
How's it going?
No, I'm good. Pilot that I spoke to didn't seem to want to speak to anybody.
Oh.
And showed me his surveillance footage from the real airport.
Here's my guy.
Wow, he did a good job.
Was he talking to anyone?
He's getting his shoes cleaned.
Pretty much kept to himself.
The whole time.
Maybe they need to relax and stay calm until the flight, you know?
Remind me, when we first started working together, did we have like a long conversation? What did I say?
He would come in and give direction and stuff like that.
I told you, that's you. That's you, Nathan.
So where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Maybe I wasn't so different from these pilots. Talking to other people is never easy, no matter how close you get to them.
Oh, kind of sad. There's some truth.
Maybe the answers I was seeking weren't in Moody's airport. They were in Moody's heart.
Oh.
You look good.
Thank you.
Hey.
What an awkward relationship. 2 years?
You were worried maybe she was going to meet a customer?
Yeah, like something like that. You also don't want to annoy your significant other by like bringing it up, because that could also destroy the relationship.
Oh, God.
For the first time, I was starting to see the dilemma co-pilots face when deciding if they should speak up.
It's confidence issues. Isn't it confidence issues?
Everything is not fine. My controls.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? You're gonna make us crash. Stop.
It would seem like they don't trust the other person, which could destroy the relationship.
That is true.
But for the sake of the flying public, holding stuff in is never the answer.
Exactly.
I know, and like with some of the customers, like we'll even hang out outside of work.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like
we're friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of things from work. I've gotten free shoes, free pants.
What?
Is the person like hitting on you?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Have you talked to Moody about this stuff, or?
Yeah, I'm comfortable talking about that. I don't feel like there's anything to hide in my life.
Okay, that's good.
It's up to you to bring these things up.
Okay, just bring up everything.
Yeah.
Moody, come on now. Oh. That's...
So in my mind, I was like, why would this guy invite you out to coffee and then buy you a coffee and then you sit for a couple hours if he wasn't hoping for something more?
Like me, like I wouldn't go out with somebody if like I think that's what their intentions are.
How do you know?
You liked it?
Yeah.
You had a good chat?
Yeah.
Oh God, what is this? He's gonna ruin the relationship.
You want to give each other a hug, or?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Was I really the man to do this?
He sees himself as a clown.
Nearly all the early attempts at inventing an airplane were seen by the public as a joke.
Oh. Oh.
No one believed the Wright brothers could do it.
Wow.
And no one took them seriously was considered comedy. Maybe every new idea is funny until it's proven.
Come on, yes.
Maybe a clown can change the world after all.
Yes, Clown Nathan. Look at this. Ah, come on. And one more. That was terrific. That was a great opening for the season. I'm assuming episode 2 is gonna continue this plot right here that we're having. I loved it all. I think it took a whole new level to the show. Like, aviation safety is crazy. All of that, the plane, the safety measures, the crashes, the accident, he went into a serious, huge subject. Like season 1, they had heavy topics or a bit serious topics, but they were a little like social, family matters, all of that. But here it's like death. And I love that they took that to this level. I love that so much. It's so crazy, mind blowing. The fact that they recreated the whole airplane as well, a whole airport, I mean, that is insane as well. I can't believe it. This is so good. Okay, I'm so impressed. It is. I like that I like that the show also seems like it's about Nathan as well, but I think his character, you guys told me that this is a character he's playing, because I just, throughout the whole time, I thought that this is really how Nathan is in real life, because he keeps talking about himself in the show. So I thought because it's a documentary that means he is himself in the show. You know what I mean? But I guess no, it's a character he's playing, and I like that it's a character because he keeps talking about himself here, and it's like reflecting about his issues with himself, and when he's helping people, he sees himself in stuff, and I think that is entertaining for us, the viewers, because he is building a character for himself and for us to watch. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. Even though I'm not sure how I feel about him, but he is smart, I can't lie. So yeah. Moody is nice. I just think his relationship with his girlfriend is crazy. 2 years and y'all hug like this? They barely see each other because she lives like a few hours away from him. What is this relationship? And I don't know what she's saying, but you gotta leave her, Moody. I'm sorry if she doesn't seem like your problem with her receiving gifts and all of that is a problem. You know what I'm saying? That Allah, I can't speak. Hold on. Let me rephrase all of that. She is receiving gifts from customers. She's going out for coffee with customers. What is that? That's just friends? I mean, sure, I guess, but clearly Moody is not okay with it, and I think she shouldn't ignore that, and she seems like she doesn't see it as a problem, you know? And what is this? It's just the whole relationship is bad. I can't lie. Like, I mean, he is a co-pilot, so I don't know how pilots sustain a relationship. I don't know about that. But also she works at Starbucks all the time, so it makes sense for her to get hit on and all of that. But I don't think you should accept gifts and hangouts. Like, how do you know their intentions? Just like, I know that this is a friendship intention. How do you know? Like, I don't get it. But I mean, whatever. Let's jump right into episode 2. To be honest, I don't got much to say. I'm just impressed and I love this. It's deep again, you know? Yeah, let's jump right into episode 2.
So we're looking for star potential.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is the room. You'll be sitting here at this desk. Singers are going to come into this room one at a time.
What? Singing? What is happening?
Anyone that doesn't meet that threshold, you have to deliver the news that they will not be moving on.
What is this, bro?
When I was 23, I got my first job in television as a junior producer for Canadian Idol.
Huh?
What they don't show you is that all the singers are first led into tiny rooms off camera, where junior producers like myself were tasked with thinning the herd, eliminating anyone that didn't have star potential.
No way. No, but that's a joke. Y'all are telling me those crazy singers, like, they sound terrible, horrible, I'm sorry, horrendous. So funny, but I guess it's on purpose that they let them continue and move on for the people to see, I guess, for views, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Because if they come in this room, not being able to have, like, the ability to sing good and have the star potential, whatever, why'd y'all let them move on? I guess it's for the views, you know? It's marketing strategy. That's what I'm trying to say.
But no matter what, I had to hold my ground.
What is this face?
It was a brutal experience for me, when you know that whatever you say is going to devastate the person across from you.
I should not laugh.
Have someone leave feeling good.
Damn.
I could never figure out.
What are these selfies, bro?
There was a co-pilot out there who could.
You're joking. You wanna hire another?
There's a chance that at least one of them may have unknowingly cracked the code to speaking up to a captain without making them upset.
Okay, I guess.
A singing TV show. It's actually a singing competition as part of another TV show that has nothing to do with singing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So the winner will get to sing in a partial recreation of the Houston airport.
Wow.
Wow. And the hope of the brave.
Okay.
Illy, that was great. Unfortunately, you're not moving on.
Oh,
Thank you
damn.
for your time.
Damn. God, that was brutal. Oh. No. Kick him out. Kick him out, that guy.
I had brought Canadian Idol back to life.
That's hilarious.
You've sort of given a golden ticket to everyone.
I know. That's what I was like, okay.
That's so hard to do, to be honest. Oh, just be nice saying it.
You're doing great, buddy. Just keep focusing on the donut and not the hole. That's what they always told me.
Sorry, thanks for coming in. Yeah.
People are very good at hiding their true emotions. That's why I didn't want to evaluate any. Me and my Canadian Idol colleagues would go to a local bar to unwind.
Oh, you went to the same bar from season 1?
And it was important enough that I had the bar I owned transported once again across state lines and added to my Los Angeles set of the Houston airport.
Hey, no way.
Named Mara D had an average score of over 9,
Wow.
which seems suspiciously high.
Suspiciously.
I like your rendition. I like the change.
Thank you.
I think for me, it's not quite the sound we're looking for today.
When I looked at her footage, nothing she was doing seemed that notable to me.
She was nice. What do you mean notable? Nothing notable.
Wonder if these LA singers were just a different breed than the ones I used to reject back in Canada.
Different breed is crazy.
Sing grace, how sweet.
I'm not gonna be able to put you through to the next round because there's a lot of people coming in.
He keeps finding new issues about this. It's always layer under layer under layer. Like, where are we now? Doing auditions for a Canadian Idol? What the heck? Oh, she wanna see how much. Honestly, like, a 2 didn't seem prepared and was very plain and monotone when okay. That's so true. He's so monotone.
Do you have a technique that you're doing, or?
No, look, not really.
Well, keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
How often she used the word fantastic.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm well, and yourself?
Fantastic. Your volume control is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic voice. It's not quite the right sound, but your sound is fantastic.
Wow.
I adjusted my approach.
Hi.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
So the Star Spangled Banner.
He sounds like Cor from season 1. Okay. Fantastic.
Wow, fantastic. But yeah, great stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
Good
God.
stuff.
Thanks again for the opportunity.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, you used it, but you could have said more stuff. Like, you don't have to. Nathan, I'm about to beat you.
My name is Isabella.
Isabella, beautiful.
Beautiful.
What's your name?
My name is Danny.
Danny. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's so
the
cute.
Last couple guys.
He's like learning how to be human. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Or empathetic, or communicative, better. Come on, this is good therapy for him because he's so monotone. He's emotionless. He's a robot. I said it in season 1, so I'm glad he's having this. Come on, yes, be human.
She gets pretty high rating. So, like, what's the difference?
I think that she just kind of came off a little bit more
Realistic.
the way that she was, just her aura. her general aura, I would say.
Okay, or her aura. And how do you change that?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think that it's, I mean,
He wants aura. Nathan, you need an aura.
what your natural energy is. You know?
Yeah. Why?
I believe that any human quality can be learned, or at least emulated.
I guess.
It just takes time.
Oh my god, you're gonna watch her now? It's your energy. How are you gonna change your whole persona?
You know, does your boyfriend satisfy you? Kind of weird questions.
This is the captain
This is the captain.
Oh, hell no.
Would blow him off or change the subject. Just kind of chuckle and just kind of, you know, like hope it goes away.
That's sad. That's sad.
Well, flying, not only flying, but
yeah.
also just like interacting with people. I'm being single. I've been banned from pretty much every dating app known to man.
Why?
They kick you off.
For what?
They don't give you reasons. So like, I've been banned from Tinder, Hinge, Bumble.
And Grindr?
Sure.
I don't remember saying anything too offensive. I just don't know, right? So like,
You don't know?
They don't give you a reason of
So
why.
you have no clue why you got banned.
I got kicked off of Instagram too.
My eyes on you, Dapper.
Captain can be banned from 5 different dating apps and still not know what he's done wrong.
So you've been 5 years, what, huh? 7-3?
Oh.
5 years on the 7-3.
Wow. You single?
Yeah.
No kids?
Nope, no kids.
Wow.
Oh god.
I should hook you up with my dad. He's been celibate for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Felt eerily similar to a situation in my own life, where I couldn't figure out the right way to express my true feelings. Comedy series I used to make called Nathan For You.
Oh.
I launched a real outdoor apparel line called Summit Ice that has gone on to raise millions of dollars for Holocaust awareness.
Oh wow.
But this is where the story gets complicated.
Not Nathan.
I was at the computer.
Not the fake Nathan. Timo Nathan.
I discovered that the episode of Nathan For You mysteriously went missing from the Paramount Plus streaming service.
No way.
Paramount is currently airing a different series of mine, a scripted drama that hadn't yet been renewed.
The Curse. Was that Emma Stone?
My email was extremely cordial, using phrases like forever grateful and happy holidays. The ideology of Paramount Plus Germany had spread to the entire globe, eliminating all Jewish content that made them uncomfortable. This is real, by the way.
This is real. Thank you.
There are 50 results for Nazi, 10 for Hitler, and 0 for Judaism.
I mean, what? Who's gonna search the Judaism? Where are we
I
now?
didn't know what the Paramount Plus Germany offices looked like, so I sort of had to take a guess.
That makes sense. No. No. What? What is this?
It's a pleasure.
Hi.
I know.
Meet you.
Where are we?
So, what brings you?
Is this late 30s?
How rude of me. Friends, will you bring our guests some tea?
No.
Hospitality is what separates us from the animals. Don't you agree?
Sure. When it comes to art, I think you have to know your place, and you have to let us Jews express ourselves.
Oh. What the heck? This look weirdly artistic.
Okay, let's start over. Let's do it again.
Something felt off.
This is Hitler's office.
You designed this office to look like a war room. Dress me to look like a Nazi.
I mean...
Hey, yo.
Look at you pretending to be serious.
Oh.
This is not sincere.
Come on. I like that. What the heck, bro? This is not a...
7.25. 9.07.
Some people are born great performers to effortlessly convince others they're more than just a number.
Yeah. I agree.
No matter how sincere we are inside.
Hi.
Oh, this music is gorgeous.
It'll always be a struggle.
Beautiful
No, girl.
Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 15.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, I want to go on a stage.
I need to tell you that I can't put you through the next round because you're not quite at the level we're looking for. But you actually got out of bed this morning.
Oh.
You drove here, you waited in line, knowing that there was a chance that you might fail.
Aww. That's sweet. That's very sweet. Come on.
And all the other singers that are still in bed right now, they don't.
Period. Preach. Let her know.
Don't give up, Kay?
Thank you.
Aww.
Okay.
It is. He looked like he was struggling, but that was nice. Let's see the rating. That was the best he's done so far. 9, 10, oh, 6. That's reasonable. Even though he did the best. Oh. No. It's a 6. It's a 6. That's clearly a 6. I'm sorry. Believe whatever you want to believe. I like this episode as well. That was episode 2 of season 2. Okay, so I think Nathan is having trouble with his character development. He's trying to be better as a person or as a communicative person. I think he wants to talk better to people, but it's just not in his persona. Like, it's not his lifestyle. That makes sense. It's not him. So it's so hard to change like that, especially like socially, you know, to be a better person socially. It's not easy. It takes time, and I think you can reach the point where you can get like a rating of 9 like that woman, you know. So yeah, this is more serious, to be honest, than funny. It is very funny in the way he recreated the whole German off-perma-post office. You know what? That is so crazy that he put that out there. He made it into a military office, whatever. You know what, Nathan? That was the funniest part of the episode. But overall, it's a serious season so far. I like it though a lot, I can't lie. I can't remember anything that I want to talk about right now, so I'll just jump into episode 3, I guess. I am enjoying this. Yeah, I hope my reactions are entertaining because I can't talk a lot while watching this. I gotta keep focused to catch what they're saying. They just talk a lot in it, so yeah. Anyways, let's go to episode 3.
Good evening.
Obama.
Tonight, I
What's
can
this,
report
TV?
to the American people and to the world. The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
Been really trying to take the human mind really seriously, so I thought it might be wise to run some of my riskier experiments on animals first.
What do you mean?
Several months ago, I met a couple who had recently cloned their dog.
The original dog's name was Achilles.
What? What do you mean, cloned?
Apparently, this is an actual science thing that can be done.
Never kissed a clone.
Never kissed a clown before.
Achilles was our child. He was it. He was our everything. And so when he passed, I just said, let's do this.
Oh. What? How does that work?
My impression initially was that there were no similarities in personality between Achilles and these young guys.
They all look just like him.
Yeah.
But the original dog had a completely different upbringing than the clones. The nurture was very different.
Wow, that's symbolism for real life people. How kids grow up and all of that.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly the chair I had.
It is.
It's the same remote.
That's insane.
Experiencing the exact same upbringing with
Uh-huh.
the personality of the new dog match as well.
That's genius. That's like a kid. That's why he's trying it with animals. I think that means it's a kid. This whole experiment shows how people grow up, I think, and their environment and how crucial it is for their upbringing, and that's what he's trying to show. But he's doing it with a dog, so I wonder if he's gonna do it with a kid. Like, what the heck are you doing? But also, you can't recreate your own upbringing. So what are you doing? We'll see.
The clone we selected to experiment on, Zeus, was still an impressionable puppy. So with
Aw.
actors working round-the-clock shifts,
How long are y'all gonna work for?
The only difference would be the smell of the city, which was
Oh.
easy to match by regularly collecting San Jose air using a compressor and transporting it 350 miles.
You're joking.
It was your average San Jose morning, but in LA.
Oh, I'm so sad about Steve Jobs. A legend, huh?
Yeah, I know.
We were several weeks in with
Ew!
no results.
Wait, he was pooping?
I was scared even less.
Ah, he was pooping!
Maybe I was missing something.
Alright, good night.
The emotional connection.
Back then, I was ready to have kids, but he wasn't ready to do that. So I was like, getting a dog. I just knew that I needed to step back until he was ready.
Pilot and a co-pilot.
You coming home this late?
Don't start, Monique. I'm tired.
You're tired.
You have no structure. Your brain is going crazy.
I'm a human being.
Oh, it's so cute.
Which was something Zeus would watch our actor cats do.
He's gonna mimic it.
I know.
I didn't.
Oh.
She got sort of emotional.
Oh my goodness. This was almost like watching Achilles at home.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. Hug her husband. I don't like this husband.
I think part of the reason why I was banned was because in my bio, I had no T-girls.
Oh.
T-girls is like transsexuals. Because in my bio, like, I've been fooled multiple times by girls that were born men.
Y'all didn't tell us this in the previous episode.
Here, the first officer didn't need to overrule the captain because Sully invited feedback at a critical moment.
It's the captain's problem. It's not the... I'm messing up the names, but it's not the guy next to him. It's the captain's issue. He's focusing on the one next to him. Oh, Sully is the movie Tom Hanks stars in. I just realized that. I haven't seen that movie, but yeah.
What made him the captain he wasn't his pilot training. It was living his entire life.
Wow.
Look, what you're about to witness is going to seem weird.
What is it? You're gonna become him?
I am putting myself through it before I invite any real pilots to participate.
Huh?
Personality transfer can work on a dog. Then maybe, just maybe, it could work on a human being.
Huh?
Living someone's entire life, from baby until present day. If even just the tiniest bit of Sully could become a part of me, it would all be worth it.
I can't close my mouth, oh my god.
There's my baby boy.
His mother, Pauline, was a first-grade teacher.
I can't focus, hold on. That traumatized me. That actually traumatized me. Ew, and they created the whole, like, this is huge. This room has to be huge for him to look this small. Look at the man holding the thing. That's his mom. He's recreating childhood. I thought about that. I was like, you can't do that. But now he's acting as if he's a baby. How would that work? And you gotta make real pilots do this? That scared me. I can't lie. I don't know why.
Mother Pauline was a first-grade teacher. They had an extremely strong bond. Were with her.
He said
Ew.
softly. Yes, we'll be.
Ew. What am I watching?
Experiencing the genesis of this bond was essential, as her influence on Sully factored into so much of the man he would become.
That's true, but what is this? What is this?
That sustained a lifetime.
No, I'm not watching this.
A little boo-boo.
And it can be hard to forget all that stuff.
They're not that still, first of all. They would be crying right now.
I was a 41-year-old man, and just did my best to be present in the moment.
44 doing this. Ew! This is a bad boob. This is a bad boob imitation. Ew. What the? What the fuck? I can't even focus anymore.
Work on a dog.
But you're not a dog, bro. You're a human being.
Some of the stones were smaller than a pea, and I thought it'd be fun to feed these tiny stones to my sister.
What?
She needs you. You need to take care of people in life, not hurt them.
Ew, she looks terrifying. What do they have on her? God damn. Oh, how are they walking?
My father and I were affectionate.
Oh my god, this feels like what's his name? This looks like a David Lynch movie.
Sully writes that he took a flight with Carol that turned out to be a pivotal moment in his development.
Here's your seatbelt.
Seatbelt. I'm glad he grew up. I don't want to see him as a baby.
Her hair brushing against my arm. It was a new experience for me, realizing that flying could be such a sensual experience.
The way Sully writes about this flight, it was clear he was aroused. I had the actress exit the plane and swapped her with a robot version of Carol.
Oh.
Then, I had my crew mount all the cameras on tripods and exit the warehouse completely.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna show you everything.
Thank you.
I basically just masturbated in the plane while trying to fly it.
That's what you think Sully did? How did you fly a plane while... That's insane.
Sir, the right and the left, sir.
The layup? Looks like we got ourselves a southern boy here.
Layoft?
I noticed that accomplished people on TV, especially newscasters.
I want to be left alone now.
Layoff.
But the more of
he wrote that
Sully's
in the
life
book
I
like this?
experienced,
Oh.
the more I wondered why he included some of these moments in his book, because this was the only guide I had to what his life was actually like.
Oh god, he looks terrifying, I'm sorry. He's recreating a whole life, bro.
The words cope and deal with actually show up over 15 times in his book without referring to a method of how.
I wonder how. Oh, alcohol, drugs?
I began inventing situations that he probably experienced but never actually claimed to.
Probably experienced.
I feel so much better.
See you next week.
I feel so much better. No one says that at the door of a therapist, what?
I think of my father when I hear Sheryl Crow sing Soak Up the Sun.
It was an odd connection to make, since Sully's dad died well before that song was even released.
Oh. Music, it's music. I think music is a coping mechanism for him. Where did you find one to buy it? That's so cool. Are they like extinct now? I used to have that MP3 one. Bring me
But
to
the one
life.
band
Hey.
he mentions more than any other is
Evanescence?
Evanescence.
Hey, let's go.
Could understand why.
That's my childhood.
It was about no longer hiding your true self, as
Yeah.
imperfect as it may be.
Come on. Hey. Wake me up inside. Save me. That's so sick. To be honest, I hate you for this because rock songs, like old early 2000 rock songs, actually hit a lot, okay? And you made it look a bit silly, I can't lie. So the way it was running while listening to it, it felt silly, but the lyrics and these type of songs hit hard. I still listen to.
When you listen to the cockpit audio from Sully's crash, there's one long stretch of silence I find particularly interesting.
He was listening to music, maybe. I don't think so. Can he listen to music?
But the chorus to Evanescence's Bring Me to Life just happens to be exactly 23 seconds long.
No way. I'm pulling this. I'm pulling things up every time I feel like I want to die. I'm pulling this up.
Got any ideas?
Caution, terrain.
Actually not.
Terrain.
That's insane assumption. I think it might be true. I don't know. Did Sully confirm it? Is he still alive, bro?
When they ask us about what happened, maybe don't mention,
Oh.
Pilot's code. Pilot's code.
What?
Maybe every captain needs to find their own evanescence, whatever form that takes. To my surprise, we had the highest response rate from professional pilots.
It is a lonely life on the road.
And more often than not, they were less interested in talking about aviation and more about themselves.
Always known there was something wrong with me, even as a kid.
The divorce was really tough, and I lost everything.
Was I trying too hard to be the drill sergeant? I've gotten...
This is so sad. It's making me emotional.
Even just talking about this stuff, it's like, it's nice, you know?
I'm not sure what it means, but it's interesting.
It means that they didn't have the chance to talk like this before. That's so sad. That almost got me. I almost cried, to be honest. Oh, what? Come on, and they're playing the song. That was beautiful for some reason. This episode was beautiful. I loved it. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like the whole season is for the pilots. I never even thought about pilot's life or anything like that, so it's such a new perspective that I'm learning right now, and I love that at the end they showed us the real pilots talking about themselves, and I think it's so sad because they are living a lonely life and they've been through a lot, and they just, I don't think they have time to deal with it truly because they're pilots, you know, that's their job, to fly all over the place all the time, so that is very sad, and it's such an interesting perspective. I never even thought about their lives before, so I really like that. I really do. This episode was great, the best one so far. I wonder if we're gonna shift to another topic or we're just gonna stay throughout the whole season about this topic. I mean, I like it, but I want different type of subject. But I still really like it because it has layers and it has stuff going on. More than just the pilot subject. Nathan being a baby traumatized me, okay? That was insane. I don't want to see that ever again in my life. No. Oh, I remember, I got the image of the boob. Of the breastfeeding. That traumatized me. I don't like that at all. I didn't like that at all, okay? But yeah, he is trying to... I think it's all about... I don't know what he's trying to say, but all the pilots have common thing going on in their personality, which seems like they don't talk a lot about how they feel, they don't deal with them, they don't deal with their problems, they are just focused on the flight, I guess, which makes sense because they have a huge responsibility to do, you know, as a job. Yeah, so it is insane, but I do think, like, it's what they have to do. But again, I feel like that's beautiful that Evanescence helped Sully. Is that the theory that Nathan created, or is that a fact? Let me know, guys. But finding your evanescence is such a beautiful way to say that you should find, like, therapy or something that helps you go through something difficult or help you make life decisions like that, life-threatening decisions. Decisions. Yeah, so I think finding your own evanescence or finding your own way to cope is a beautiful thing. So I love that message. But I wonder if he really was listening to that song. It's 23 seconds, exactly 23 seconds. That is mind-blowing. What type of research they did before the show, bro? Oh my god, I wonder if this is all real or fake, or I don't even know anymore. It's just odd, again, as I kept saying in season 1, it's odd. But I really, really am enjoying this. I love it a lot. Yeah. I wish I can talk more. Like, during my reactions, I feel like I want to pause the episode every time to talk about something. But I just couldn't because it'll be like a 10-hour video. But I feel like there's so much going on, you know? There's so many layers, there's so many psychological factors happening that are open to discussion, and I love that about the show. So I wish I could talk more about it, but I don't have that time. Okay, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see y'all on the second part of the binge watch. I love y'all. Take care.